Let's go.
It's your back, it dey keep passing. It dey bring out the best thing. I dey feel your recipe. Make you give me that recipe. Fine, fine. Yeah, you fine. You so divine. I dey feel you die.
What's up, people? We got a new episode of Awesome Entertainment. It's your boy Joel Awesome here. All right, we talking about The Boys. All right, episode 1 and 2. I watched them yesterday, and I would say I liked it. You know what I mean? It wasn't the best of The Boys, but it was cool. Like, there was more action, which is one of my biggest thing about The Boys is like, the action's actually pretty good, but they just don't use it a lot. It's still way too many fucking penises, man. Golly, that. You may ruin the whole show, man. But they killed that dude finally. Oh, spoiler alert! If I spoiled it, I'm assuming you watched it because this is a review of it. But it was alright. It was alright. It was entertaining. Homelander was, he was doing his thing. He was still scaring the shit out of people. The emotional moments. Let's talk about the big moment. The boy A-Train. They smirked him, sent him to the upper room. I like that he got his redemption arc. He's probably had the best storyline out of all the characters so far, at least from the beginning to the end. How he ran through people. He was on the V was messing him up, but it's he came full circle. Not many other characters have had that type of change in this show. Everybody's pretty much who they've been from the beginning. So watching A-Train go, it was like, oh damn, but you kind of expected him to die. I think he might come back. I don't know. I feel like they might try to pull away, pull some shit, have him come back at the end. I don't know. I have the feeling like Black Noir is gonna betray Homelander and try to kill him or something like that. Maybe he's stronger than we thought he was, but we haven't seen too much of him. But then he did get whooped by Starlight, so we can't really count on him. Speaking of Starlight, she's she alright. Like what they've done with the character. There's the whole political element of the show. I think it's gone too far to where the show has lost its main focus, which I thought it was the main focus. Maybe I just didn't know. But I thought it was the boys, the group of the homies, was trying to kill all the superheroes. And it just became like, let's just kill Homelander. And if everybody dies in the process, all right, they can die. But like even her whole thing about like all the backlash that she faces, like, you don't really care no more. Like, it's just been dragging on. There's no actual superheroing A-Train was the only hero in the whole thing. I feel like they could have did other ways with, like, even with the villains, like, you could have had them be heroes in a villainous way. Like, the public thinks they're, they kind of do it with Homelander, but he does, like, blast people's brains out, and the public just forgives him for it. They leaked his flight. I like that they was like, that's AI. That flight, what was it, Flight 37 or something like that? The leaked footage. I like that they edited out the figures. He's like, do I have 7 figures? So hey, that was cool. But they always got to do with the political stuff. So they put them back in the camps, just like ICE and stuff. So it's just like, oh. They going overboard with this. It's between Daredevil and the boys. They're like, but like, I don't know. It's not bad. The show is still good. It's just kind of like unoriginal, I guess. And, he's like, y'all ain't thinking of nothing new. You just write whatever your interpretation of whatever you seeing outside, and you put, instead of immigrants, you put supes or not supes or humans or Starlighters, between Daredevil and the boys, you get a full dose of it. But it's straight. The Deep's gotta die. Like, this is just how I feel. Like, if A-Train dies, this dude definitely has to die. This dude has been an asshole his whole from the beginning. He had no character arc where he came around. He's still a bitch from the beginning till now. He's still a bitch. It's like, bro, y'all gotta kill this character at some point in time. And they killed my boy, man. My favorite character was Soldier Boy, man. That was my favorite character, man. And when Butcher told him that, like, yo, you a guinea pig for this virus, that's why he sent you out there. I don't know why he didn't believe, like, he could have been that dumb. Like, what, like, Homelander sent, you knew something was up when he woke you up. And I don't understand why you would just go along with it and die. The Rock dude, once again, y'all getting disgusted. How you make a Rock man disgusted? Either way. His dad was like, yo, his head done fell apart and stuff. So it's still bloody. There's more violence, there's more action, which is, they've always done the action on point. So I think it is one of the better seasons so far with only 2 episodes in. Y'all gotta kill the firecracker girl too, man. She gotta die too, man. Everybody gotta die in this. That's how I feel. By the end of this, everybody needs to be dead. Deep needs to be dead. Noir probably, he needs to throw down with Homelander, probably died too. Firecracker girl need to die. Honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing Starlight die. You know what I mean? She done did her thing. Let's add some stakes to this. Let's add some stakes to it. You know, Kamiko's talking. I don't really care. Like, I never cared about Frenchie's story. She was cool until, you know, probably like season 4, where she just becomes a punching bag for any time someone needs to get fucked up. It's her, because she can re-heal. But nobody else ever gets fucked up. Like, nobody else ever loses a leg except that doctor. Which one, I don't even understand. They got to the point where they're villains. I mean, rolling with Butcher, because Butcher is holding this dude hostage, you know, making him a slave, making him work for him. They just go along with what Butcher's doing. Then he plots to kill Rock hard for no reason, just because he's a guinea pig, and they're like, all right, bet, we'll kill him and see if it works. And I'm like, yo, y'all are the villains now. So I don't know. They've blurred the lines between the heroes and the villains, which I don't mind, but I just wasn't expecting it. But they were just down to kill him. I didn't understand that. I guess maybe he was a villain, but they're like, yeah, he gonna die. Butcher say he gonna die. Let's do it. That's wild. But yeah, there's been no character development other than A-Train. They just killed him off. I guess what's her face? The redhead chick who's vice president now. Like, they didn't really develop her either. Like, she's still in the same spot, scared. She got a little bit of power. She flexes when she can, but it's entertaining. You know what I'm saying? It's entertaining so far. It's good action. Some of the jokes are funny. It's a good season. It's not the best season. I still think season 3 was fire to me. So I don't know if you can be able to top that one. It's season 1, obviously. But let me know what y'all think, man. Hit like, hit share, hit subscribe. I'm out.
Don't play with my patience, man. They gone with the flow when they tryna fake it. That's not the way I roll. That's not the combination. You start off with the dough before you start the conversation. No one start the salutations, man, don't play with me. I'm coming from a place they would hate to be. I'm going through a phase you would hate to see. They say this life's a trip, ain't no telling where it's taking me. When you on the edge and you make your next move, better be your best. Before you throw it to the depths, better reinvest. Man, I count every moment and count every step, so I know I'm blessed. Now it's